Hi, everybody. Welcome to Purple Goddess Timely Tarot Reading. Really good to be here. How are you doing with this energy of a fabulous new season of spring? Are you going through some interesting energies right now? I've got a really good card that I think you might be interested in. Without further ado, here it is with my magic wand. So this card is in the Suit of Swords. And swords are about our mind, about our mental activity. And we have a really curious card here. This is the Four of Swords, and we've got a person lying down, almost like they're dead. They've got their hands in a prayer position. And we've got four swords kind of coming down, not quite piercing the figure, but they're, very organized above this person's head. And over here, we've got a stained glass window with an older figure and a younger figure and a dark black bar between the two of them. And we've got a sword underneath the figure. What does this card mean? I want to ask you, are you going through some kind of challenging mental activity right now? You're trying to sort something out. This card is an invitation to kind of still your mind, to take some time out, to figure out a situation that you might be going through right now and get your thoughts kind of, my dad used to talk about methodical, the word methodical. Get your thoughts kind of lined up. So, people are going through all kinds of interesting things right now. I've got a friend who's trying to decide about moving. And she's got three choices. Does she want to stay where she's living in the city she's living right now? Or does she want to go to another place that's a little smaller? Or does she want to go to another place that's a little further away, but where she's got some really nice connections? So right now she's kind of in this process, kind of lying down, contemplating some choices, being methodical about what's going on, and taking the time to deeply communicate with herself. What does she want? What does she want to do? What is it that you want to do? Because this card is saying the answer to what you want to do is in this sword down here, which is underneath you. And sometimes when we take the time out to try and figure things out, the answer will come to us, but we have to do the work. Now, this card's interesting on so many levels. We've also got this amazing stained glass window. So what do you think of when you think of a stained glass window? My mind goes to, when I was growing up in church and there were these beautiful stained glass windows, and every window told a story. So this is like, in this card, there's a stained glass window that's telling the story of your life. And our life story is like a mosaic, and it's got puzzles, doesn't it? We don't know when we start out how all these pieces are going to figure out. But when we take some time out and just kind of think about it, we have some very nice reflection time about, how this mosaic is unfolding. At the end of the day, we get to design our life and how it's going to unfold. And the characters in the stained glass window are one older and one younger. So sometimes this is an invitation to tap into the young part of ourselves and to ask somebody older, like an elder or a sage or a crone. Crone means wise woman. Ask their perspective on a situation that we might be going through. We don't necessarily have to take their perspective, but the invitation is to seek counsel with somebody older than ourselves. It can also be the higher self. The inner child is channeling the higher self. In AA, it's just such a beautiful system where you surrender problems that you might be having with addiction to a source higher than yourself. And I think that's represented in this card on a stained glass window, that there is a source that we can also kind of tap into that might give us some wisdom. So whatever you're going through right now, have confidence that you can communicate, with yourself by taking some time out, lining up those thoughts, accept a situation for what it is and understand it. Try and understand the situation that you're in and then release it. And you can release it by freeing yourself, by finding that sword kind of underneath and giving you some clarity. And there's also a huge secret on this card. You ready for the secret? It's very, very hard to see even for me to see it. So you're going to have to take my word for it. That on this stained glass window, right at the top, are the words P-A-X, Pax. And Pax is a Latin word that means peace. So this card is an invitation for you to have peace of mind. And that is my wish for you as a result of our sharing time today with this tarot card, is whatever it is you're going through that's just causing you a lot of problems, have peace of mind. So take your time to sort out your thoughts and find counsel outside and within yourself, because you are a divine creature. We're all full of divinity. And there's a reason why we're here on this earth. And the mosaic of our life is really unique and special and precious to each of us. So here's the peace of mind. And it can come to you. You have to believe me on that one. Till we meet again next week. Bye for now.